myself, I served in the Marines from 2004 to 2008, and during that time I served with a couple different units, but the one that I had the most significance in my life is the 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines. And so a lot of the guys that are out here this weekend are guys that were in my platoon, Golf Company 3rd Platoon specifically. These guys went on and did multiple tours.
In the civilian side of my job, crisis comes in all kinds of different forms and shapes. Sometimes it's the loss of a loved one. Sometimes it's losing a job. For the guys and girls who show up here, a lot of their crisis and trauma comes from things they did on behalf of our country. And by bringing these guys here, they share a common thread. And that common thread is combat in this case.
But we have a bunch of guys out, a bunch of Marines specifically out this weekend, and a lot of them have injuries, and so we're trying to bring them out and have some fun and trying to get some hogs with some thermal scopes.
In 2008, I got blown up in Afghanistan with 2-7, and I spent 4 years at the hospital in San Antonio at Fort Sam Houston, Brooke Army Medical Center. Personally, me and a lot of the fellows, we spent a lot of time by ourselves, isolated. A lot of guys just spend years essentially in their room, you know. So just having a controlled event where guys can get together with guys that they trust, who are also going through the same thing. You know, we all understand each other very well, you know.
So in the case of the current retreat, we have all Marines here and one sailor. And the sailor was with the Marines for his entire career. So we shared a culture, and the culture doesn't revolve around necessarily guns, and it doesn't revolve around barking orders at each other. It's more about a sense of teamwork. And so literally, it doesn't matter whether we're talking about hunting or art therapy or even a group discussion, that each member of the group has something significant to contribute. And hunting is a great example. It's not necessarily the trigger man when you're going out and hunting hogs. It is the combined team effort of getting to the right position, lining up for the right shot, and the discipline of maintaining your silence and the discipline of maintaining your light discipline. All those come together, and that's truly a teamwork that we talk about. That's what they're good at. They work very, very well together, and it doesn't matter what the setting is. They have it ingrained in their DNA that it's not about I, it's about us.
I don't know if the hunting itself is the camaraderie. It's everything that goes around it. The build-up, the arrival, the hugs. We drink a little beer once in a while, and we tell stories. Everybody has a story to share. A lot of the stories are common. I think the people that aren't here are honored because they wouldn't want us to sit around and grieve their loss. They would want us to live our lives, and this is part of it.